One of the things that I noticed about you from one of the earliest classes I took with you way back is that you are extraordinarily good at recognizing what your student needs in the moment. How do you do that? What are you looking at? What are you looking for in order to know what the next step is?
That's a good question. You ever play poker?
A little. Not with you.
You know what I mean by a tell?
Yes.
Okay. People have tells. And they have tells when they're having a hard time. And they have tells when they're doing well. And right? There are little things that they do. And each person is different, right? But also many people have similar kinds of tells. A lot of it is sometimes you just look in somebody's eyes and there's like a dead vacuum there. They're lost, you know. You know you got to slow down and go over this again, or something like that. Or you look at somebody and they're with you, you know. So okay, that's cooking, you know. I look for skills to improve in the short term, and if they deteriorate instead of improve, that tells me something. So it's the same thing you do when you fight. You have to read the other person. You have to know the other person. You have to forget about yourself and really be all about your opponent. There's a Covey principle. It says, first seek to understand, then seek to be understood. See? So that's it. It's all about the other guy. It's not about you. Seek to understand. And then seek to be understood. And when I seek to be understood, what I want you to understand is probably false. The only information I'm going to give you about me is false information. Unless I think giving you true information will confuse you, right? Or make you do the thing I want to do. I mean, you know, if I need to lie to you to get you to do the thing that I want you to do, or if I can get you to do that by telling you the truth in some kind of way, you know, whatever it takes. You know, you can tell the truth in such a way that nobody believes it. I can make a feint at your chest in such a way that it doesn't really look like I'm going to hit you there, and then hit you there. So, you know, does that make sense?
So that's a little bit about what you're looking for and how you recognize whether somebody's having difficulty or whether they're grooving with what you're doing. How do you know what to do next? Like, how do you have a progression of skills? Do you have an order that you do things in? Do you kind of feel it out each time? How do you know where you're going?
I start with the simplest possible thing first. Always. And then if that goes well, I do the next simplest possible thing and see how that goes. And we talk about lesson structure, for example. Every lesson with every person and any weapon always starts the same way, with the simplest freaking thing they can do. And that usually, if they're an advanced student, that's something that they absolutely know how to do, can do well in their sleep. You know? And so that sets the stage. It reminds you that you're excellent and that you know how to do this, and we go to the next thing. And so it's a series of, you know, Socratic questions. And I ask you, oh, can you do this? And you say, yes, I can do that. I say, oh, good. Can you do this? Yes, I can do that. And we keep going until I ask you a question for which the answer is, no, I can't do that. And that's what we work on. And each person, every lesson, each day is a whole new day. You know, what we're going to cover today in the lesson, what we're going to do, may not be what we did yesterday. You know, the Chinese say you can't step in the same river twice. You're not the same person every day. What you need to work on today may be different than what you needed to work on yesterday. What you're able to work on today may be different than what you were able to work on yesterday or tomorrow or whatever, right? So just like in a fight, you have to deal with the present moment, this reality, without your biases, without your assumptions, without your prejudices, and just know the true nature of the thing. You also have to do that each lesson every day with your student. It's the same principle, yeah.